And over in Texas, the state Supreme Court has rejected a challenge to the state's restrictive abortion laws. The ruling upholds the law, which opponents say is too vague when it comes to medical exceptions. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves is here with us now. So, Alicia, how are both sides reacting?
Well, on the side of the women, right, they are angry, they are frustrated, they are heartbroken. They believe the state Supreme Court essentially got this wrong. In fact, one of the plaintiffs in this case who suffered serious pregnancy complications called the decision a gut punch. 22 women in total and abortion providers brought the case to the court to be clear, not trying to repeal the state's abortion law, but trying to force clarification to the precise circumstances in which exceptions are allowed. They argued doctors seem to be unsure and even fearful to perform these abortions, even in emergency situations, because of the current interpretation of the law. Now, the state's abortion law is one of the most restrictive in the country. It bans abortion except in narrowly defined emergencies, like to save the life of the mother. But doctors who violate the law can lose their license, face up to 99 years in prison, or be fined at least $100,000. Now, while the state Supreme Court rejected the challenge here, they did offer some clarification in their decision, saying in part, quote, a physician who tells a patient your life is at risk, you may die, but the law won't allow me to provide an abortion in these circumstances is simply wrong in that legal assessment. That doesn't, though, seem to be enough for the women who brought this case to the court.
I could not get a life-saving abortion until I became septic.
If you want to grow your family, if you want to have children, you should definitely get out of Texas.
Yeah, the women in this case clearly upset about this decision. They still feel they're in harm's way, Hena.
So what has the reaction been from Texas state officials, Alicia?
All right, so clearly not everyone against the ruling here, right? A lot of lawmakers in Texas are for it. Lawmakers like the Attorney General Ken Paxton praised the court's decision, saying in a post on X, quote, I will continue to defend the law enacted by the legislature and uphold the values of the people of Texas by doing everything in my power to protect mothers and babies. Pro-choice advocates, though, say the fight here in Texas does not end. Some state officials, like Dallas Congressman Colin Allred, vowed to advocate for more abortion access in Texas. Hena.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.